Welcome back to another video of my school dinners here in China, where I show you what I eat from Monday to Friday here in China. I hope you enjoy the video and let me know what day was your favorite by the end of the video. Boom!
My school dinners in China.
It's Monday and we're doing it right. What do we have today? We have some black pepper steaks, huge chunks of black pepper steaks. On the menu it says Grandma's beer duck. What happened to Cousin's beer duck? Some noodles, white rice, some wood ear, some eggs, vegetables, a soup, an orange, and I can't wait to dig in. We started off with the black pepper steaks. And as you can see, one of them is absolutely huge. So we went for the smaller one first, just to practice, to get my bearings. There was that much pepper on the beef that it tasted a little spicy. On the menu, this section is called minced garlic and minced mushrooms, steamed fans. That has to be a translation error on my app. My translation app is not the best. The noodles were nice and soft, quite sticky, and I believe there were some mushrooms there. We then went for Grandma's beer duck, which I believe is another translation error. I knew it was duck before I even saw the menu because the meat looks quite dark, quite rich, and it tasted very, very rich. Very flavorsome. Who's had duck before and do you like it? This section will go nice with the rice, and that's what we're doing. We're doing the classic mixeroonie, mixing everything together with the rice for that extra flavor. Can't forget Grandma's beer duck. We can't forget the black pepper steaks. The huge chunk this time. We're going for it. We are going for it. Well, not quite. I might go for the smaller one because I can't imagine me picking that up with chopsticks. Yeah, we went for the smaller one. I'm sorry, guys. For me, it's a tough choice today between black pepper steak and those noodles. Choices. What do you like? On the menu, the soup is called silverfish garlic soup, and it was pretty thick. And an orange to end the day. The weather can't make its mind up. It was very cold last week, or cold, because winter is coming, but today it's quite warm, nice, lovely. What a beautiful day. But I thought it would be very cold by now, but I'm not sure why it's this warm right now, but I'm not complaining. Let me know what section was your favorite today, guys. Mine was probably those big beef slices. They were huge, very peppery, very nice, a little spicy, maybe because of the pepper, because they were extra peppery, but they were lovely though. Let me know your favorite today. Me, orange, out.
My school dinners in China.
It's Tuesday, innit, and we're doing it right. What do we have today? We've got some dry pot fish and tofu. We've got some sauteed shrimp in a shelter. That's what it's called on the menu. Some baby cabbage, some white rice, plum spare ribs. Ooh, a soup, some fruit, and I can't wait to dig in. So we are starting off with the dry pot fish tofu. I've had tofu many times, but I've never had fishy tofu. Tofu fish. It's a first. They were pretty good with that sauce they were in. I should have had them with rice. They would have been much better. Do you agree? Next, we went for the plum spare ribs. So, there's a lot of spare ribs there, but the darker ones are actually plum. And if you have a bite of them, they are very, very sweet. So, I was trying to avoid the plum and just stick to the spare rib. Well, it's a first time for everything. I've never had prawns like this. We came prepared with some kitchen roll. Usually, I'd think that's meat floss, but it didn't taste very meaty. Maybe fish floss? Yeah, I don't know. It was some kind of floss. Quite nice. Went well with the prawns. Yeah, I'm glad I had it. It looks like we are having prawns every Tuesday on the menu. Will we have prawns again next week? Anyway, it's time for the classic mixeroonie, mixing everything together with the rice for that extra flavor. Can't forget the plum. That's a plum. That one, the second one, that was a plum, an actual plum. Can't forget the golden prawns, yeah. Golden today, baby. This mouthful looked like a slice of cake. I can assure you it wasn't sweet. But yeah, lovely, lovely bite. Has anyone had meat floss before? It's very, very popular in China, actually. And this is the soup. We had quail egg, we had duck blood, some vegetables. Yeah, it had a lot of ingredients inside. I quite enjoyed the quail eggs. And I don't mind duck blood either, you know. I do like black pudding back home in England. And some longan fruit to end the day. This one's unpeeled. I unpeeled it earlier. This is what I prepared earlier. Nickname Dragon Eye Fruit, as a lot of you might know by now. Let me know what section was your favorite today, guys. Mine has to be the prawns. I'm not sure what was on the prawns, but it was nice. It complemented the prawns very nicely. From me, longan. I'll see you tomorrow. Boom.
My school dinners in China.
It's Wednesday and we're doing it right. What do we have today? We are starting off with fish and beans over there. Basil fish, apparently. Some pork, I believe. Some tofu, meat, vegetables, white rice. Pumpkin? Is that a soup? A soup, a J-Can yogurt. And I can't wait to dig in. We are starting off with the pork, and I have to say, this section was very, very filling. I didn't know what I did right to get this extra pork, but obviously I did something right because there were heaps of pork, heaps. I then went for the stir fry. So we had, is it beans? Yeah, green beans, tofu and some beef, I believe, in a beautiful sauce, not spicy at all. And went very, very well with the rice, the juices of the sauce. Oh, so I should have used a spoon for this section as, yeah, it was more or less impossible to pick it up with chopsticks. Usually it's in a bowl, that section. It's usually a soup. Not sure what happened with that. Anyway, we then went for the fish. And it had a lot of beans, those black beans, which were quite tasty actually. And I have to say, my tongue was numb after this. They had those little circular things, those seeds. Not sure what they are, but it makes everything spicy and numb spice, which I loved actually. Anyway, it's time for the classic mixeroonie, mixing everything together with the rice for that extra flavor. I did very, very well with scooping the pumpkin onto the rice there, using my chopsticks. Now, let's not forget the fish, because it's one of the main events today. Yeah, for today, it's between the spicy fish and that stir fry. It's a very, very difficult choice. Let me know your favorite section today. I do love seafood, and fish is up there for me, right up there. Anyway, the soup is called sauerkraut, shrimp balls, and pickles soup. And yeah, those very big balls were shrimp balls, actually, yeah. I thought they were some kind of dumplings at the beginning, but no, fish balls. And the J-Can yogurt to end the day. Whoo-hoo, that fish was pretty spicy. My tongue feels numb, but I love spicy fish, so no complaints from me. Let me know what section was your favorite today, guys. Mine was between the fish and that stir fry, but you know what? I'm going to go for the stir fry. Very controversial, I know. Let me know yours. And from me, J-Can, we are out. Boom.
My school dinners in China.
It's Thursday and we're doing it right. What do we have today? I looked at the menu and I don't know what is what. I think this is the eggs, wood ear, and the vegetables. That's some meat with some kind of sauce, some crispy things, white rice, some pork with sweet potato, maybe a soup, a pear. I can't wait it again. Yeah, on the menu today, I just didn't know which is which. So yeah, I think this was the pork, the pork with the sweet potato. That's not sweet potato, is it? I'm not sure. Anyway, it was nice, juicy, a beautiful sauce too. This was some kind of meat in like a gooey, garlicky sauce. I thought it was popcorn chicken at the beginning, but it wasn't. It was just meat and corn on the side. Then I went for the crispy things. There were some crispy strings, or whatever you want to call them, and some soggy ones, not so crispy. But I really liked them. They were a kind of snack, I believe, maybe not like a main meal, but I really enjoyed them. I'd love to know the name if you know what they are. And have you had them before? I don't think I have. I think this is the only section I recognized on the menu. Green peppers, wood ear, and scrambled eggs. Anyway, it's time for the classic mixeroonie. Mixing everything together with the rice for that extra flavor. Can't forget the I don't know what it is, to be honest. I really don't. Let me know. I'm struggling today. I think this is the most I've struggled in recognizing things on the tray, even though I've got the menu there. Yeah, so the more help, the better, guys. So the soup is called Pearl Taro and Smoothie. So yeah, a kind of dessert, a yogurty sauce with some sweet jelly things. Yeah, a nice little treat. Yeah, I enjoyed it. And a pear to end the day. I haven't had a pear for a little while, actually. Nice little treat. Oh, lovely. It's so warm today, but next week apparently it's going to drop down from like 25 degrees to 2 degrees. So a big drop. I'm looking forward to that. Let me know what section was your favorite today, guys. Mine was probably that crispy thing, whatever that was. It was crunchy, crispy. It was really nice to snack on, actually, yeah. Whatever that is, that's my favorite section. What's yours? Let me know. Anyway, from me, Per, we are out. Boom!
My school dinners in China.
It's Friday and we're doing it. We made it. We made it to Friday, my friends. First, we have some fried rice with vegetables. Then we have some, is that spinach? An orange, a meat with noodle section, some more fried rice, a soup, and I can't wait it again. Of course, we are going to start off with the rice, my friends. Come on, it looks like it's the main event. The rice had a lot of flavor, a lot of vegetables, and yeah, quite a lot on my tray there. So yeah, happy days. And we found some hidden gems. Oh, what a treat. It must be my birthday or something. Well, it is tomorrow. Then we went for the green section. My doctor would be very, very proud of me eating this. It didn't taste like spinach. Not sure what it is. I've had it a few times. I like it, but if you know, let me know. Then we went for the meat slices section and thick noodles and oh my God. The flavor, the spices. It was a little spicy, not too spicy though, just right. And this is a contender today, guys. It's a big contender. The meat was soft, melted in my mouth. I believe it's beef. It's either beef or pork, not 100% sure. I think some meats taste the same when you put a lot of sauce on, and yeah, herbs and spices, of course. Then we went for the soup, and as you know, this is my favorite soup at this school. It's the pork rib soup, minus the sweet corn. Usually it has sweet corn in, but this one had goji in, the orange bits, and some mushrooms. But yeah, the pork rib soup is my favorite today, ever. In the school. But my favorite section, apart from the soup, I believe is the meat and noodle section. And an orange to end the week. We did it, guys. We did it together. What are you up to this weekend? It's my birthday tomorrow. Another birthday in China. I can't remember how many birthdays I've had in China now. Oh, quite a few. Let's put it that way. Anyway, let me know what section was your favorite today. Mine was that meaty section with the noodles. Oh, beautiful, spicy, really good. The soup was actually excellent today. And let me know what day was your favorite. I hope you have a good weekend. If you like the video, like it and give me a comment. I always reply. I'll see you on the next one. Me Orange, boom.